On Anzac Day, we remember and honour the sacrifices made by our brave ancestors who fought to ensure our way of life.
In many ways, this reflects and resonates with the Farm Source story. Our history reflects our collective strength in which we all fought together to ensure our country's freedom.
With Farm Source, our collective strength ensured our future prosperity, to not only ensure we lived in a free country, but a prosperous one.
Dairy is all I know. It's been our family's livelihood for the past 130 years since my great-great-grandparents cleared our current farm out of bush. Over the past 5 generations, a lot has changed. Fortunately, our innovation, that number 8 wire mentality, which is entrenched in our rich heritage, has not. The very creation of Farm Source demonstrates the core principles remain alive and well by continuously challenging status quo while paying homage to our roots. Anzac Day for me is not just about reflecting on the sacrifices made by our brave soldiers, but it's also reflecting on the amazing feats these men and women went on to achieve in the new world which they helped to create. My great-grandfather, Doug Dibley, with whom I share my name, became the second generation to farm our land upon returning from the war. He remained on our farm until his 98th birthday, when eventually passing in 1997 at the ripe old age of 101, he was the last remaining Anzac survivor from Gallipoli in World War I. On Anzac Day, I don't just remember the sacrifices he made, but also the legacy he left. Our forefathers wouldn't recognise what farming has become today. They would, however, recognise the core principles which remain unchanged. Trust, loyalty, hard work and integrity. And for that, as we continue to reflect with pride upon the sacrifices they made, they'll continue to look down on us with pride in what we have collectively gone on to achieve.
The hardships endured by those fighting the war, and also the families going without a home, affected all of New Zealand, and particularly rural New Zealand. New Zealand was the only Western country that never offered official support, as the young soldiers returned to civilian life after leaving the army and years of war. Many of the demobbed ex-servicemen had problems adjusting to the peace, and it was not only money that was required, of course, but also a little talk or a helping hand.
This support was provided by the rural communities working together cooperatively to support each other through the good times and the hardships. It is with pride we can say that Farm Source reflects many of the values passed down to us from that generation today, about doing the right thing, looking out for others and working cooperatively.
When you go home, tell them of us and say, for their tomorrow, we gave our today.
Dairy is all I know. It's been our family's livelihood since my great-great-grandparents cut our current bush out